So my name's Ian, we're back for another video. In this one I'm going to go through the bottling process. This is my daughter who's come out to help me. She's stopped playing Fortnite for a little bit, so that was nice. There is a bit of swearing in this video. I know I've had a bit to drink while I've been doing it, but this is the rundown on bottling with the equipment that I showed you earlier. The ferment is different, I mentioned that in the video, but you will certainly see that there was a mishap in this video that I've never actually had happen before. So that was cool. That was a cool thing to see, and yeah, just enjoy watching it, I suppose. So it's bottling time, and I have a friend helping me. But my process is not the same as I'm sure everyone else's, but it'll be fine. So here's one I prepared earlier. This fermenter is different than the one in the first video. It's the shorter, fatter, older brother of the other one. I got given it. So yeah, this is my bottle rack here. It's got a long necks on it. I'm using long necks this time just because it's easier. You can do 30 instead of 60. And yeah, this is an ale. So this is not the one that I'm going to put down in the other video. Just one thing I want to add, sorry about the chair dragging in the background, is that you should always taste it as it comes out of the fermenter, because if it tastes like shit out of the fermenter, it's probably going to taste like shit in 3 weeks' time when you drink it. So I'm using the Cooper's carbonation drops. I know a lot of people don't like these, but they're easy. And I'm using these Brigalow Homebrew bottle tops. They're probably the most expensive ones you can buy, but it's all I could get this afternoon, which is unfortunate. So, like I said earlier, I'm just using the Cooper's carbonation drops, 2 per long neck, 1 per stubby. I use these instead of bulk priming out of convenience. I mean, it's probably more convenient to bulk prime, but then you've got to rack into another fermenter and blah, blah, blah. It's just way easier to do it like this. Now when you do this, it's pretty simple. You put it in, whether it's spring loaded or not, you've got to get it just right so that it fills at a decent speed. Like, you don't want to do this slow. You don't want to be here all night. I sure as hell don't. When you do fill these bottles though, watch the top. You want to watch the top, and you want to get them as close to the top as you can. I'm doing this left-handed, which is a little difficult. It's filling a little bit slow too. Yeah, look, I spilled that one over a bit because I'm trying to do the video. And if you get them right to the top, it gives you can't really see it in the video, but it's it gives you like the perfect amount of headspace. This is way less boring when you've got a helper. My daughter has decided to come out and help me in between Fortnite. It certainly makes the process a lot easier when there's more than one person doing it. So this can happen too. You know, the PET bottles have their lifespan. Glass bottles also have their lifespan. Yeah, the whole top's broken off this one, which is a real pain because now I've got to dig it out of there. And there it is, after I managed to pick it out of the bottle capper. So when you use this bench capper, you've got to be super careful you don't break the top off the bottle.
Like you did last time.
I don't think it was me. I think it's more so that I use these bottles quite a few times. But to do it this top, you do need to put quite a bit of pressure on it and make sure that when it comes off, that the seal, you probably can't see it in the video, but the seal is actually right around the top of the bottle. So this is the finished product. Had a couple of mishaps, not gonna lie. But what I do with these is I put them in these crates. There's a couple under there with the lids on them. They're no light gets to them. I actually take these inside and put them in the spare bathroom so that they're roughly at the same temperature the entire time, as opposed to try and temper control it out here in the shed because it gets really, really hot out here. As you can see, the tubs are a pretty convenient size. Once the lids are on, you can just close it up, stack them up, they're on wheels. So as you've seen, I've bottled the ale that I made. It didn't come out as I wanted it to come out. I think the hops that I used kind of clashed with each other, so it was a little bit different. It didn't taste how I wanted it to taste. I mean, we'll see how it comes out when it conditions, but that's part of the beauty of doing this. Everything's an experiment. Write your recipes down, write what you do down, make sure it's, just keep a record of it, because now I know, don't use those two kind of hops in the same brew again. I'm not going to mention what kind of hops they are, it doesn't really matter. I think that was the problem. So yeah, I mean, just keep experimenting, keep making beer. Eventually you'll get a beer that you like, and you can keep doing it. I've done a couple of beers that I like, and I have got a few of them on the go. And yeah, but again, this is Annabelle, this is my daughter. She helped me tonight, so keep brewing.